All right, guys. So this is how I would design and write a welcome flow. You got to get another welcome flow for this brand called Hemp Generation. So uh, this brand is a hemp brand out of North Carolina. Found them on Instagram. I just think they're seem like a good brand, and so I wanted to do some free work for them. So here's the breakdown. Here's these two here are some of their emails that they've sent. So and then all of these ones on the right are the ones I've done. So you can see I kept the same design features, same colors, same logo to be congruent with what they have. So let's go right into it. Email one, our first welcome email. Always want to welcome our customers, either say welcome or thank you. Give them the code that they signed up for right at the tops, and then a link or a button. You can see I have the call to action here, or they can go right to the website. Nice, what do you call it? Hero image. And then we have our short intro, introduce the founders. Nice to be nice and personal. Thanks for joining us. Tells them what they're about, and the benefit to the subscriber, to the reader, to the prospect, and overall better quality life, less pain, less anxiety, etc. And then sign it off with the two founders, and then that's them. Always nice to include a photo, put a face to a name, builds more trust in the brand. And then second call to action, so they don't have to scroll back to the top. Nice and simple, everything you want in a good welcome email, in your first welcome email. All right, so email two, going to be a bit longer. It's kind of the story email, gets into the background of the brand and all that stuff. Again, a trust builder, because if you think about it, this is like the relationship just started with this new customer, right? So you're a new customer, you're checking out this brand, you don't know much about them. So that's why we want to build this foundation. All right. So for most of these, the headline in the email could also be the subject line, generally how it goes. So from physics students to hemp growers. Relevant to the story, you'll find out, but it kind of has some curiosity to it. If you're reading it, you're like, oh, what does that mean? Blah, blah, blah. I want to read more. And then how it all started, so you have more of an idea now what the email is about. So for example, like I said, you could make the headline the subject line. So I would put this as a subject line. And then in the preview text, I would put this, how it all started, so they can see before even opening the email what it'll be about. So this kind of grabs their attention, and then this gives like a precursor to what the email will be about. All right, so you can pause and like read through if you want. Just basically went from the beginning, told their story, tried to make it as interesting as possible, used open loops and like transitions to try and pull them all the way through, as well as keeping it relevant to the customer, because people care about themselves. We know that. So you can read through there, highlighted, and made my sub headlines stick out to pull them through. See here, but get this. It's a nice transition phrase. You can steal for your own writing. And then highlighted again. You can highlight things throughout the text or bold things throughout the text that you want, their eyes to go to, gravitate to, that are important parts of the story. Excuse me. So again, transition and now, question mark, pulls them down, and then we end it off here. So I've kind of struggled with this email, the story email in the welcome flow, just because like I'm trying not to make it too long, but it's hard. It's like what's too long with these e-commerce emails. I don't know. I try to keep it short and relevant. And then our call to action at the bottom. So get them to use that, make a purchase again, or try to get them to make a purchase again if they haven't. Little reminder. And the don't forget stands out nicely. All right, email 3. Getting a little more interesting with the designs, kind of. I like these last two. So, everyday relief for the mind and body. That's kind of their statement, their main benefit on their website. So, if you went to the website, that's what it says at the top. Live life on your own terms. I came up with that one, I think. Pretty sure. Just stole this part from the website. But like that's the main benefit, right? That's what we want to talk about in this email. Main benefit, unique mechanism if you have one, and then anything else that's unique about your brand, and like kind of explain how you get results if you can. Depends on the product that you sell, the nature of the product. So I like to ask questions to pull them through. So what are you going through right now? And then these are some of the symptoms that hemp or CBD, like a CBD THC mix, helps to solve. What their product helps to solve. Sort of pulling at their pains, and then I try to get them to envision, that life, that perfect outcome, that the dream outcome. And then I say again, this is our mission. Helping you is our mission. And then benefits of using hemp. So, kind of reiterating a little bit of what's up here. Natural pain relief, alleviate anxiety and stress, better sleep. So, the main benefit is live life on your own terms, like live the best life that you can. And then these are these sub benefits or features that all basically, pinpoint to the same thing. They come to the same conclusion. They're not like separate. But obviously, if you have any unique features about your product, include those, right? People say features over benefits or benefits over features, but features can be equally as important. And then we have some nice little icons here. Trying to improve my designs because I'm not that great. And on top of that, next transition, our hemp is farm to shop. So that's something that's, maybe not unique, but important. That way you only get the precisely grown hemp without harsh chemicals. So this is kind of an example of feature. Our hemp is farm to shop. It's grown indoors. And then, so that, that the benefit of that feature is you get the best quality blank. Hope I'm not speaking too fast. And then, bring it back to focusing on that, right? Again, we make these products to increase your wellness, not to make it worse. All right. I think I didn't leave anything out. There was something else I wanted to include in there that I did not. So I came up with a unique mechanism because I think I wrote these first. Yeah. I wrote these emails, and then eventually, like last week, I wrote a sales page for this product where I came up with an actual unique mechanism. And that unique mechanism was just, a specific part of the process that I couldn't find that this brand only does, right? So your unique mechanism is something that you do differently from anyone else. And that's what helps push people over the edge. Something that's different, something that's new, are what consumers like because new is better, new is what will work, et cetera, et cetera. Won't dive into that. All right, last email, our social proof email. Generally, the fourth one in the flow, always the social proof email. So this is kind of just backing up your product, any kind of credibility that you have, reviews, testimonials, celebrity mentions, mentions in popular publications, stuff like that. So you see I have our reviews here. Don't just take our word for it. We want you to do your own research. So we link to a credible source. This is theoretical because I don't actually work for the brand, but this is kind of how I would like to do it. Maybe link to a source where this brand is mentioned, or a credible source that a credible publication that talks about the benefits of CBD and hemp to back it up. Because if you don't have credibility yourself, you can like borrow credibility from um, other people or industries or not industries, other people or companies that do have credibility in the space, if that makes sense. And again, with the headline, used a headline that would pull them in and then would make sense later on because this is part of one of the positive reviews down in here. But yeah, that's it for this one. Um, you know, if if they're watching this, if Hemp Generation is watching this, I'd love to work for you guys. Um, let me know what you think. If you saw this, if you're a brand owner, an offer owner, if this helps, let me know. If you have any other questions, let me know. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.